Shaq here, spinning fast-acting pain relief with Icy Hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those.
Something big about to happen. I hear the beat tapping. We some fly rhyming felines rapping on the track. Better yet, grab a gat, cause we hot like. Enzo, doors closed, windows up, cause that's the way we like to ride. Windy City hitting. Check mic 1 2 1 2. We live, baby.
Yo, 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 what's up, Chicago? And welcome back to episode 564 of Speak Yo Mind Radio. Now, in today's program, we'll be getting into Ghostface Killah's Supreme Clientele 2, which was released by Mass Appeal Records on August 22nd, 2025. Supreme Clientele 2 is the 13th studio album by Ghostface Killah. The album is a sequel to Supreme Clientele, which dropped 25 years ago on February 2000. The album was originally supposed to come out February 2022, but due to COVID complications, it got pushed back. Now, I think Kanye West and Mike Dean were supposed to help take shape of this project with its final product. However, no current confirmation on whether the album was ever fully completed with Kanye's involvement. So, moving on, because I'm not going to talk our ear off. I'm really not. Let's get into some of the standout tracks on Supreme Clientele 2, I believe are creating a buzz in these streets. All right. First track, Curtis May. I love strictly for the vernacular. It's raw and unfiltered rap by Ghostface Killah, Styles P, and Conway the Machine. I really had high expectations for this track because all three of these artists are some heavy hitters. I like Styles P's rhymes. He's so dope, y'all. And he's just driven with these bars, okay? He says, my clientele supreme, ashamed that I left the dean for the triple beam. But nowadays, I'm living clean. You know, I'm getting cream for giving niggas they greens. So in this verse, Styles admits to like feeling ashamed for dropping out of high school to sell drugs using the triple beam balance to weigh his product. The last two lines refers to two sources of income. Now, his younger days as a hustler with greens, referring to weed, and his juice bar, Juices for Life, that launched in 2011 with his wife and fellow Locks member Jadakiss to sell nutritious plant-based drinks. Hence, I'm getting cream from giving my people they cream, which makes his clientele supreme, both in these streets, you know, and in his business, his juice business. Now, speaking of Jadakiss, y'all, did you know that him and Benny Siegel are currently working on an album called Kiss the Mac? Yep, it's going to be crazy, y'all. I can't wait to hear it. And it's going to be all produced by Freeway. Okay, now back to Curtis May track on Supreme Clientele 2. I just like the way these three artists articulate themselves over Supreme type beat, you know? But overall, this was a track I'd go back to. It was interesting listening to it. Let's talk about the next track, Windows. This was a vivid track for me. You know, it was a soulful narrative, and it was a fast-paced flow. You know what I'm saying? I thought the song was kind of violent. You know, like that line where Ghostface Killah suggests boiling the blades in alcohol because it burns when you chop it. That shit is crazy. I think the word play is insane and it's added on to the cinematic imagery. Definitely a song for the streets, but the sample used on Windows is crazy. That 1968 Tom Jones B-side, Looking Out My Window, is so deadly, man. The way he flipped that vintage soul track into a modern hip hop was ingenious. You know, and that Paul skit right after it was so freaking funny. Like, you know, that No Diddy and that Paul's game is funny to me, you know, but it's a part of the culture. And the Paul skit is relevant because Ghostface Killah got on the Breakfast Club. He's talking to Charlamagne and them, and he was like telling them like how everybody pausing him, like he was mad serious about the pause game being too much. Like he couldn't even write his rhymes in the studio dealing with a younger engineer. You know what I'm saying? Because I think anybody over 40 probably get tired of hearing it. And to me, when people say it to me, I'm like, I just stare at them because like I think that's like a New York thing or something. I'm from Chicago, so I'm like, I don't know, y'all. But anyway, one of the most signature songs of Supreme Clientele to me is Rap Kingpin. The beat goes stupid. Ghost is global with the nasty vocals. Very superb, if you ask me. Now, flip it, Eric B. and Rakim's My Melody and Mighty Healthy is a diabolical combination, in my opinion. Just because a rapper is over 50 don't mean he won't destroy you lyrically with the rhymes. Ghostface Killah has over 25 years of golden bars, and this song is refreshing to hear. He still exudes that same confidence he did on Supreme Clientele. Again, not gonna talk y'all ear off, just wanted to get it wet a little bit and tell y'all that Supreme Clientele is out now by Ghostface Killah, and go check it out on your own. I love y'all so much. I'm out, and stay safe in these streets. Peace.